Hey lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Abasiibiangake Itina. If you are new here, please don't make it your last. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a member of the Unscripted tribe. To my OGs, the Unscripted tribe, thank you for always sticking with me all through this journey. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares. I really do appreciate. I made a video sometime last year talking about the kind of men you should avoid in relationship. And everybody that commented on that video was just saying that I was being biased, that it's supposed to be a two-way thing. And then I promised that I was going to make a video on the kind of ladies to avoid. So please just watch this video with your church mind and take a thing or two from it. This video is not to bash anybody. It's just to identify some of the flaws that we have and see how we can work on it. Most of them is a kind of mindset thing and character thing that most ladies do out of ignorance. But I believe that when you watch this video, you're going to learn from it and then probably change if you exhibit some of these traits. So please, like I said, watch it with your church mind. Be open-minded about the video. Don't come for me. I am not around. Okay. So if it's a topic that interests you or if you feel you are going to learn from it, then keep on watching. So the very first set of ladies I'm going to talk about is Miss Strong and Independent. I don't need no man, blah blah blah. Whatever. It's way for you, right? These are ladies who claim that they don't need no man, but they want one. These are ladies who are too bossy and very rude. Sis, where is your feminine energy, Biko? God gave us feminine energy for a reason and gave men masculine energy. Why are you exuding masculine energy when you are supposed to be exuding feminine energy? What's all this confusion about? What? See, if you act like you don't need a man, you are definitely not going to get one. And if you eventually get one, trust me, you are going to attract the one that has feminine energy. And I'm sure that's not what you want in a relationship. A wise woman once said that anything that has two heads is a monster. Two people cannot lead in a relationship. So if the relationship has two heads, it's a monstrous relationship. Naturally, we know that human beings are built to be interdependent. We all depend on each other to survive. Independence is not a positive trait in any romantic relationship. We need the synergy to make each other stronger and better than when we met initially. My second type of ladies to avoid in a relationship is Miss Desperates. This type of ladies, they go all out of their way to make sure they hook you down. Maybe because of their biological clock or pressure from any angle. It could be family pressure, societal pressure, peer pressure, or any other type of pressure. Sis, come closer. Desperation makes you so unattractive. And I'm sure you don't want to be that. You want to be attractive. So don't be desperate. The thing I've noticed with most people is that when you are desperate, most often times you also attract a man who is also desperate, probably for what he can get from you, from what you can offer, or maybe just most times a narcissist, those ones that love bomb you and you think that I have met the love of my life. My sister, you don't know what you are going for. So my sister, be cautious. Even if this video is for men, this is me also telling ladies that you have to be careful. See, men hate desperation and they can smell it miles away, like very far away that you can even realize. They know, they know these things. Like I said about narcissistic men, desperation is a magnet that draws in narcissistic men, manipulative men, because they know that they'll be able to use you because you are desperate. Anything they want, anyhow they want you to behave, you're just going to do it in order to get what you want. So they will end up manipulating you into what you wouldn't like to do in normal circumstances. And trust me, you're going to regret it and you're going to resent them in the long run. And I know that's not what you want. I think the proper thing to do is for you to focus on self building. That makes you very attractive, and you're going to attract the right kind of people into your life. In fact, you're going to select because you're not desperate. You'll be able to choose your options and go for what you want. So, what am I saying? Ladies, even guys, don't be clingy and needy. Being clingy and needy can be very draining to the other party in the relationship. The third set of ladies men should avoid is mistake. Those Miss Tall, Dark, and Handsome. Those ones that say that if a guy is fake, the guy is a woman. Those ones that have very unrealistic, frivolous list that they need in a man. Those ones that don't want short men, I wonder who are the ones that will marry the short guys. Those ladies, they are too choosy and so picky. Like you see them with very good men, but they'll tell you that he's not good enough. He's not presentable to my friends. He's not presentable to my family. He doesn't dress well. He doesn't speak well. He doesn't speak good English, blah, blah, blah. As if the person looking for all these things is a perfect person. Nobody is perfect. There are things that we can work on. For instance, if somebody doesn't speak good English, the person can improve on that. We have finishing school if the person is willing to learn. People that don't know how to dress, like how to incorporate their dressing, that is why you are a woman. You can polish the person up if he is willing to learn. Don't look for ready-made kind of, oh God, I don't even know how to say this because I've lived in a boarding house all my life. If you hear the things that ladies, girls expect men to be, it's very funny. You're going to laugh. You will just be wondering if this kind of men exist or they walk on this planet Earth. Men, let's just continue. Let me just spill the tea. Like I say, don't come for me. I'm just having fun making this video. This kind of ladies, even when they are with a good guy, they are never satisfied. Their eyes is always wandering, looking out for the next best thing that is going to come. And that is how they will just lose out on a good guy because they have wandering eyes, looking for the next best guy to approach them. These kind of ladies have very high and lofty views about themselves. They feel like they are the queens and princesses of this world. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to have healthy self-confidence, but when it's overbearing, it becomes a problem. So because they behave like that, they think that an average guy is a peasant and is not good enough for them. And their popular slogan is, he's not my speak. He doesn't dress well. He doesn't speak well. He's not presentable. Then those are the ones that end up being desperate because when their biological clock is telling on them, they will now be going for anything that comes their way. So if you're one of those ladies, just learn from this video. Nobody is perfect. Even you that has that unrealistic list, you are not perfect and can never be perfect. We are a work in progress. Everybody can improve on whatsoever is not ideal in their life if they are willing to learn. This is not me telling you to go and change anybody. It's if the person is willing to adjust, willing to learn, willing to improve. Self improvement is a lifetime activity. The third kind of ladies that men should avoid are the ignorant lady. Hey God, this one is so unattractive. This is not to talk down on anybody. That is why I didn't title it an illiterate lady. I said the ignorant lady. Being an illiterate is it's subjective. For instance, if I don't understand a particular dialect, I'm an illiterate in that dialect. Or for instance, I'm a lawyer by profession. If I don't understand things in medicine, I'm an illiterate in medicine. That's why I didn't use the word illiterate. Because I know that being an illiterate and being ignorant are two different things. Being illiterate is something that most times you can't control or is something that we don't have interest in. But being ignorant is a matter of choice. You see those people that choose not to know anything. You discuss about football, they are not there. You discuss about politics, they are not there. Media, they are not there. Fashion, they are not there. Like no topic. You cannot have a reasonable conversation with them. In the midst of your friends, they will be very silent. You know those people that when you say things, they will just say, ah. Or those ones that will say, are you serious? You mean it? Like no other contribution. That is the kind of lady that I'm talking about. Oh God. Oh, I'm just having fun. Like the point is they have no idea about any social issue or even interested in what happens in their environment. I'm sure as a guy, that is not the kind of lady you are looking for. The thing is that you cannot have a proper conversation with her. She's not interested and she's not even willing at all to learn. I believe that no guy, no man, no reasonable man wants a woman that looks so gorgeous, so beautiful, looks like a stash of money, like very sweet looking lady. But when she opens her mouth, hey, party scatters. Please learn, be abreast with your environment so that you can have meaningful conversations when you are in the midst of people. I believe that a greater percentage, I think 70 or so, of a child's knowledge comes from the mother. Nobody wants his or her child to be a dummy. So, ladies, please improve your IQ, work your brain muscles, learn about any areas that interest you. Self improvement is not a day's job, it's something that we do continuously until Jesus comes. The fifth kind of lady is Mrs. Broken and overly emotional. You see those ones that any small thing, they'll start tearing up, they'll start crying. The fact is, you cannot address any issue, any shortcoming, anything that bothers her character, your relationship, issues with her, because she will use her tears as a weapon. Because maybe she knows that you don't like seeing her crying. Like anytime you just want to address an issue, she'll start crying. She will even emotionally blackmail you so that you soft pedal, and then you now walk on eggshells around her and eventually not address that issue. Or if she's not using tears as her weapon, maybe she ignores you for a number of days until maybe when the tension, the issue has calmed down, then she'll now continue as if nothing happened. Some even use gifts in cash or in kind to cover up for their shortcomings because she knows you can't stand her tears, her tantrums, and that will automatically end the argument. And with that, no issue ever gets resolved. So, Madam, Biko, deal with your hurt. If need be, go for therapy, go for counseling. Heal from your hurt. Stop being vengeful. Stop being manipulative with low self-esteem. It will not take you anywhere. You are making the people around you very, 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 very uncomfortable. And that is not a positive trait to exhibit as a lady at all. The sixth kind of lady you should avoid, it also looks like the fifth point I just addressed. These ones, she is known as Miss Emasculator. This set of ladies, they will push you to the wall. They will demoralize you. They will unnave you. They will even unman you. Like you will lose your self-control over their actions. They will weaken your personality. And when they are done with you, you will be asking yourself, why did I react like that? Or am I the one that did this thing? They will push you to the last point, to your breaking point. They are so troublesome, so rude, and very disrespectful, even in public. They don't care who is involved, where it's happening, or whose ox is going to get God. That is none of their business. They are always war ready 247. She talks, she shouts, she fights with anyone, anywhere, irrespective of who is involved, be it friends, family, strangers, acquaintances, office, colleagues, no matter who you are. Even if she wants to naked herself in public, she will do it not caring what you think or what you are going to do about it. This kind of lady is very, very argumentative and doesn't agree with anybody. They have a very popular slogan. That's just the way I am. If you don't accept me like that, just let me be. That's how I am. I can say anything. I can do anything. I don't mind. I just say it the way I feel it. That's how they behave. Hey, God. When you meet with this kind of women, my brother, you've entered one chance. You will not have peace. Of course, we know that every sane person needs peace of mind. And for men, peace of mind, I know, is very paramount. Imagine having a very hectic day, expecting to come back to a home, only for you to come back to a war zone. Your life will be miserable. Even the Bible says it that it is better to, I can't really recall, than to live with a contentious woman. But if I see the Bible portion, I'm going to put it here on the screen. Like, if you are living under the same roof with a contentious woman, every time your heart will be palpitating. You don't know what is coming next to you. You self, you start being ready for war because it can happen anytime. So, like I said, you don't need to be defiant as a woman. You don't need to always be war ready 247. If you have a problem, deal with it. Seek therapy. If it's a character flaw, learn self discipline. Know what triggers you. Try to live in peace with all men. You cannot be quarreling with everybody around you. You're always having issues, even with somebody that everybody knows that you can never have issues with this person. You're always finding flaws. You're always quarreling. You're always fighting. Sister, they swear for you. Now only you waka come. Please learn self-control and self-regulation. It's very, very important. Be calm and peaceful. Learn to be more agreeable and relational with people. It will help you a lot. And you know the funny thing about this kind of people, they're always very playful. They make friends easily. And once they've entered into your space, they strike. These kind of ladies, avoid them at all costs. The next kind of lady guys should avoid is, I think that's number 7. It's hard to get. These are the ones that when you are pursuing them, when you are trying to be friends with them, when you are trying to be in a relationship with them, they don't have your time. They will form very busy. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They are even busy breathing, like breathing. They are busy. But immediately you now blank them, probably you just said, okay, I'm tired, I don't want the relationship again. Or maybe you go after another person, or maybe you've made peace with yourself and moved on with your life. That's when she will now come with love to bump you full force. She will now be the one pursuing you. Like she just like chasing men, or she knows that you are tired of chasing her. This kind of women, I don't know. I don't know. I can't even explain what causes this kind of behavior. Somebody is coming after you, seeking you, and then immediately the person stops pursuing you. you now turn around and start pursuing the person. I don't know the idea behind it. Please, if you know the idea behind it, comment in the comment section. Let me just read and know what you think about this kind of ladies. The next kind of women, I think that is number 8, is those ones that are gold diggers. Don't come for me. Let me explain. Don't bite me yet. These are women that are very materialistic in nature, but that their desire doesn't come from their pocket. Oh. If you can afford it, fine. I'm okay with that. But those ones that come for free meals, for shoes, for bags, for perfume, for clothing, for cash, anything that is luxury to them. And they'll pretend to be so lovely, so caring, until when they have drained you, you are no longer valuable materialistically to them, if there is any English like that. They now move on to their next target. If you are of no monetary value to them, you are definitely nothing. Their standard is materialistic, with certain type of dressing, certain type of cars, certain type of houses, even the places you live. You have to live in those how they call it, luxury estates. If not, they cannot do things with you. But if you see where they are living, don't tell anybody. The next type of women, it still stems from being a gold digger. These ones are very flashy, the flashy ladies. The gold digger and the flashy ladies. These ones, they have eye disease. Do you know the meaning of eye disease? Those ones that have big eyes. Modern, fashionable things and luxury. And guess what? They are not making money to keep up with that, their appearances. Lie. They're not even doing anything, no source of income. Oh, sorry. They have source of income, but it's like we don't know their source of income. And definitely you, the guys, are their sources of income. So they don't do any legal thing to maintain their lifestyle. So these ladies that have this kind of lifestyle, you as a guy, why I'm telling you to avoid them is because you are going to be struggling with other men to maintain her lifestyle. And she will not even bother because if Uncle A is not available, Uncle B will be available. Do I even need to talk about the ladies here? But let me just try. Please, if you are not doing anything to keep up these appearances, girl, tone it down. Come down from your high horses. It will be draining on you on the long run. Use that money to set up a good business or buy assets and investments for yourself. It will do you good in the future. Please note that if you're a woman that is doing something legitimate to live this lifestyle, I don't have a problem with that. Don't let anybody tell you that don't buy that house, don't buy that car, don't live in this luxury estate, or don't do the things that you love to do, don't travel so that men will not run away from you. It's a lie. Go for it. Make a name for yourself. Build that house. Buy that car. Do the things that make you happy. Pursue purpose. You cannot subdue yourself to boost a man's ego or to make a man happy. Don't soft paddle for anybody. If a man comes and tells you words like, you're too good for me, you're too educated, you're too hardworking, you have so much, my sister, that man has no self-esteem. Don't come down to his level. Just let him go. Wait for your king. He is coming. The 10th kind of ladies you should run away from are the promiscuous ones. This one, I'm not going to talk about ladies alone. It's a two-way thing, both male and female. These are the loose and flirtatious women who seek a lot of attention from different types of men. Some people are so uncultured that anything goes, anybody goes, any man that is ready, they will attend to the man. Sis, any man that seems okay with this type of lifestyle with you, just understand that he doesn't want anything serious. He is just out to take his own share of the pie. Please note that this type of women that I'm telling men to avoid is not for all types of men to avoid. Oh. If you are a cheating man also, this is a type of woman for you. My own philosophy is that what is good for the goose is good for the gander. So if you're a cheating man, you should put up with a cheating and flirtatious lady without complaint. Because till tomorrow, I don't understand why a man who is a public property, like he doesn't have self-respect for those things between his legs, will expect to stay with a woman that is very disciplined, very cultured, and is not a flirt. Please, you people have your tribe. Stay with your tribe members. Allow the faithful ones to stay with the faithful women. Enjoy your life with the flirtatious women. Thank you. The 11th kind of ladies that guys should avoid are those ladies that are not accountable. That is a lady who is hot, is very bitter, and not open minded at all. This is the kind of woman that doesn't know what she really needs. She acts based on her own impulsive emotions and the internet culture and trends. She keeps attracting the same type of men she says she doesn't want. Her sense of judgment is zero. Everything that happens to her is always another person's fault. She doesn't take responsibility for any bad thing that happens to her. In fact, her mind is so closed to the fact that if she hear things like, okay, a woman stabbed a man, or a man was being maimed by another woman, all she will say is good for him. That's what men want. Like she has condemned the whole male race due to her bitterness. Whether the man is wrong or whether the man is correct, her own is that she has condemned the whole male race because of her bitterness or bad experiences she has had in the past with men. Please avoid those kind of women. They can do anything to justify their sense of bitterness. Number 12 is those ones that are so immature. For this set of ladies, the ideal kind of marriage is a fairy tale wedding that ends with happily ever after without any sense of responsibility at all. So she pretends to be ready for a relationship and eventually marriage, but doesn't want to put in the work or doesn't even know what she's getting herself into. So she has no relationship skills, no communication skills, no conflict resolution skills at all. Doesn't know how to care, doesn't know how to give attention or receive attention. Like there is no intentionality about the relationship. She doesn't know what it entails and the work she needs to get into to keep the relationship running. These are the people that get into marriage with a lot of expectations only to be hit by reality, and then everything just falls apart because she's not accountable and doesn't even know what to do to keep rocking the boat. Avoid this kind of ladies. They are not ready for anything serious, or they don't know what it entails to get into a serious relationship, talk less of marriage. Finally, the last type of ladies guys should avoid, that is the 13th point, is those ones that have a lot of reliance on social media, or the ones that rely on social media validation. What do I mean by this? These ones always go over and above to be on point for social media validation. That is the likes, the comments, and every other thing that people seek on social media. This she does when she's not an influencer and she's not even selling anything online. You know those people that they can go anywhere just to take pictures, make videos of themselves, not because they want to make money for the product or services, just because they just want you to see them a certain way. So she's just out for the likes and comments. On platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even LinkedIn, that is even a professional platform, you see people going there to post provocative pictures just for likes and comments. This is a very serious problem that we need to pay attention to, and I think it stems from low self-esteem. Because if you are somebody that can validate yourself without external factors. I mean, you have a healthy self-esteem. You will not go overboard. Some even post naked just to get the likes. For how long are you going to keep doing this? Anyone that relies on outside validation, especially from strangers you don't even know online, is a huge problem and is a very huge indicator that the person has insecurity issues. She poses provocatively on social media. Uncle run oh. I understand that men are territorial beings. So if your woman is sharing all those assets to the whole world on social media, what is left? I believe that a very reasonable man will not accept this kind of things. That's it for this video. I believe you've learned a thing or two. I've talked about the 13 kind of ladies that men should avoid. Like, comment, or if there's anything you can relate with, please leave it in the comment section. Or if there's any kind of ladies you think your own brother, your own friend, your own uncle should run away from, don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section. So share it with the people that you think will need this video. Until next time, be serious and stay blessed. Bye, people.